It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Reset. 19. We go. Watch it. Switch.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Come on. Mark 55. I want that. Give me that ball. 59. Give me that ball.
Out of the gun, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
We play to win. Let's go.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Mike 55. Watch the screen.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
They're not ready for this, man. Play 31. Y'all playing the wrong football. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Set, 19, check, 54,
He'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll give Miller another crack. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Watch it. Let's go, Mexico! No, ready!
And they give this time to the tailback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Check 24, check 24. 11.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Watch the shot. Kill. Hey, Todd on. That's the what?
Throwing on third down. Luck. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the interception, here's Watson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 27 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And some space here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This one. A touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Mike said 33. 33. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
From just shy of midfield, Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Check 99. Check 99. Check, check. First down.
Play action. It's Luck. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The 16-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He's got Fuller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Watson with a give to Miller. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watson now on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
It's 4th down.
Good set. Good 18. Right there, 55. I'm not ready. Check. Hey, 54. Over. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Hey, check. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 54. All day, baby. All day. 55. Hey, we got to snap it. You can't block me. Let's go.
On 4th down, Watson. He's letting this one go. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Luck. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
3rd and 2, Love. And this one complete, right side to Funchess. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They're going to go. It's Love. And he connects with Ebron. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now again, right side, Sheffield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Luck. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Mike, 55. Check. What's wrong? Not today, you are. Not today. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, watch your leg. Hey, 59. 55.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Get that quarterback and all Colts. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, Heavy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Give me something.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At the 48-yard line.
Check out. 622. Switch, we go Mexico.
They'll run on 1st down. Sheffield. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Luck. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Love. Looking for Campbell downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. Check. Show it up. Tighten up. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Check 31. Call. Mike, 55. What? 22 jet bomber. Slam.
Just beating the play clock is Love. Campbell making the catch. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Let's go, Mexico. Check 24. Watch 24. Hey, check right. Watching you 5. Let's go. 11. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Say.
Here's Locke. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Luck now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Luck gives this one off to Mack. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
11 feet. Recon, 152 fighter.
And His throw is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hey, Echo. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check three, check three, check three.
Off of play action. Luck. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit.
Lamar Miller, he's at the 30, 10, and he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A huge play there for Houston. 68 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. This will be caught just inside the 10. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll go with Foreman. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On second down now, it's Mack. The tackle there by Breanne Body Calhoun.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got his man Hilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Luck. He uncorks it for Snead. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Motion. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn. Right. Watch the twist. 11Z. He's checking.
Here's Locke. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup. Second and 2.
You drop Orton.
31-yard line.
Watch the ship.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Luck. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Luck defers to Mack. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Close. Shit, 33. Quit talking.
Love. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Check. Crouch. Under 10. Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your
Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
36.
Now a give right side. Sheffield. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. The quick slant caught. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Safety creeping. Watch twins. Hey, watch it.
They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Houston in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
54. Don't get nervous. You got tight right there.
From the gun, here's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Alert flare. 55. Heavy. 58. Alert. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball. Hey, no timeout. 58.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So that'll back them up 5. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. So here comes the trusty, battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. This for the lead in the final stages. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.